Good morning. It's been a while since I've been on here, but I just got back from taking two-man to school. It is cold in Mississippi this morning. Let's get it here and start this morning off right. I think I'm fixing to cook me some breakfast. First things first. Well, if I can get it open. Let's get some coffee in this cup. Everybody takes theirs just a smidge different. All right, let's get to, I think I'm gonna do some biscuits, tomato gravy, and sausage. All right. First time I've done this in a long time that I've made biscuits, but I'm gonna try some old school biscuits. You know, kind of like what Grandma did. It ain't gonna be like Grandma's. Ain't no way. But she sifted flour every time she did anything. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna sift some flour. And I'm gonna attempt to just pour the milk and put the shortening and all down in here. Which I was a kid and she was showing me how. And mine turned to dumplings everywhere. So we're gonna see. All right. It's fluffy in here. Hope the biscuits are fluffy. All right, got to get some. I got to get some milk and some shortening and put in here. All right. Got the shortening. We're gonna. Let's say we are. Just gonna get some of this. Put down in there. We're gonna see if it does like Grandma's. Trying to get all that off my fingers. Y'all want to see what kind of mess I'm gonna make? See if I can get y'all a little better. Pour a little milk down in there. Ooh, milk's cold. This stuff might not ever do right. Maybe y'all can see it. It's starting to kind of warm up. It's starting to form up a little bit. Mama's probably sitting there watching me, telling me I need to add this, need to do that, but I don't know. I'm just doing. Don't look like I got but one biscuit. But I got a biscuit on my fingers too. I think I'm thinking I add a little more. Alright, I've added a little more milk and shortening in there. We're fixing to try to make a little bit bigger pile of dough here. Getting all that mashed around together. I done got the oven turned on, got it preheating. I don't know, is that looking like biscuits to y'all? Look like a little bit of dough, huh? Alright, let me get a board out here and put it on. Alright, I got a cutting board out here. First, to put a little flour on it. I've got biscuit dough all over me. Like I said, I ain't trying to make a whole lot, but couldn't make a whole lot of mess anyhow. I have too much shortening in it. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see, y'all. And I ain't got a whole lot of dough on the bottom. That's better than it usually did with me when I did it with Grandma. I'd have dumplings. All this would be tore all apart. Dumplings. Alright. Let me rinse my hands off. Alright, let's do. Grease this pan a little bit. I don't know how much. Because you know, usually Use them old biscuits out of the bag. I don't remember the name of them. Mrs. B's or something. My grandma, I was over at her house one time, one morning, doing, well, I might as well leave this over here. Get this out of the way. I was at her house one morning. That's what she wanted me to cook her for breakfast, with biscuits and bacon and eggs and all that. Well, you know, grandma always did everything by hand from scratch. Well, she was wanting them biscuits, and I told her, I said, well, now, Grandma, if you want biscuits, you're going to tell me how to do them unless you got some of them in the bag in the freezer. What she told me was, well, they in there. That's the best you can do. Well, that's the best I could do. But I watched her, and I've tried. I spent a lot of time up there with her. And she tried to teach me how to do biscuits. I just, like old man said, I just never could grab a hold of it. But I don't know. We're gonna try these. And I done figured out on biscuits, they ain't gotta be pretty. Some of the ugliest biscuits you see will be the best tasting ones. But that's what we're gonna try. We're shooting for taste, not looks. You know, Dave Ramsey, what's not Dave Ramsey? Old Gordon, what's his name? The old cook. He ain't here. So we're not looking for appearance. They kind of falling apart, but the good thing we're not looking for appearance. All right, I'll show them to you here in just a minute. Oh, let me wipe off this counter a little bit because I'm making a mess a little bit. Alright, they say if you ain't making a mess, you ain't cooking. Well, something that look like I'm cooking a heck of a meal. It ain't nothing but biscuits made of gravy and sausage. I gotta get that sausage to get it started. Alright, put this lid back on there. That's what they look like in the pan. Oop, they ugly. 6 little biscuits. Alright, what I'm finna do now is I'm gonna try to sift through some of this that I just used. I'm gonna make my gravy out of. Probably sift through it and put it in another container so I know I sifted it all. Tell you what, I believe that is what I'm gonna do. I believe that is what I'm gonna do. See what kind of mess I'm making now. Let's get the mess up anyway and clean it. enough anyhow for the gravy. Enough. That'll be enough for the gravy. Alright, wipe this off again. Pour a shortening. Make a mess. Now, some wild hog sausage on. Yes, sir. Huh. Yes, sir. We can get this going. Start making us some patties. Making a mess with this too. This is the guy that made this was, boy, I took a bunch of the hogs that I've caught for folks. I drop them off by there in the mornings after I caught them. I'd caught some, and they was, I think it was a buddy of mine on his little deer camp. I caught like, I don't know, 12, 13, something like that. They took one from me and got it. I got the whole thing did up in this sausage, because we did a bunch of this sausage making sausage balls for Christmas. And this is a different recipe. There's a little old, what they call Mary Lou's biscuit bar locally here, and they got some fine sausage biscuits. And they finally started doing their recipe for sausage, whatever they wanted. They used to didn't do it, but then as they got to where you could tell them you want the Mary Lou's recipe or the biscuit bar recipe, and he'll do your sausage with their recipe, and it's mighty good, mighty fine. But he does all kind of sausage. He'll do the link sausage of every flavor under the sun, but man, to me it is hard to beat a patty sausage, just breakfast sausage. Trying to get all this out of this bag. Yeah, I think I got it all. Now I can do something with it. Ain't gonna be long. We're gonna put them biscuits in the oven and see what they look like here in a few minutes. I got that size sausage patty in that skillet. I'll show it to you in a second. one more in there and I can start that. Alright, the oven is ready. Let's get this going here. I got about every size sausage patty it is. We're gonna turn that down pretty low. Just gotta let it cook kind of slow. Keep an eye on it. Alright. We'll move that rack back now. I didn't think about that. It'll come up a little bit though. 840. Look at them at about 850 or so. See what this ain't doing nothing yet. But we're gonna have get this ready. Alright. It's starting to drizzle just a little bit. I think I'm gonna pat out whatever's left here, probably 2 more patties. That way I can wash my hands and be done rolling sausage. I hear that sausage starting to sizzle now. Alright, let's go check on the sausage. We're gonna turn it down just a touch. Flip it over a little bit. Alright, let that kind of go. I think I can put them other 2 in there now. Yeah, man, yeah. Like that. Alright. Alright. Biscuits are ugly, but they're coming along. We're fixing to start some later gravy. I always make too much gravy, but I want to make sure we got enough. Some bacon grease in there. And yeah, I'm cheating. I got canned tomatoes here. But I have used rotel tomatoes making it. Just whatever a person likes. Sometimes I like it, little bit of heat in there. While we're letting that warm up, we're gonna check this again. Ain't gonna be long. The sausage is gonna be done. A lot of food for 2 people in. Be surprised we eat on it. Especially this sausage. We'll nibble on it all day till it's gone. Biscuits too, if it tastes any good. Alright, turn this down just a smidge. Start adding some flour. I'm gonna make a mess, it don't matter. I need some more oil here. That's probably way too much. Maybe not. I want to kind of cook it down some. Alright. Turn this on. Oh, I'm gonna need it. tomatoes. This is it. Sausage is getting done. I done took the biscuits out. They look rough. But we're gonna see how they taste. Gonna let that sausage cook for just a minute longer. Back over here. The gravy. Put a little salt in it. Turn that way down. Just kind of let it sit. Trim a little bit. I think I want it just a little bit thinner than that. Add a little water for to let it cook all together again. That looks more better. And I have had tomato gravy before that they cook sausage, but they crumbled it up like you're going, like you do hamburger meat when you're doing spaghetti or sloppy joes or something, and they put all that crumbled sausage in that tomato gravy. It was good too. But you can tell now, I don't turn away very much. Alright, I think we're finna call that. I'll tell you what, I think I'm gonna turn it back on. Wasn't very many. Put the rest of it. No tomato left behind. Alright. I think we're good. Let's start taking these things out. I think I'm gonna, a couple of them I'm gonna leave in there a little bit longer. Let them simmer just a little more. Good deal. Good deal. I'm ready. These things, they look pretty rough, but ain't gonna be long. We're gonna see what they taste like anyhow. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do in just a second. Then I got a kitchen to clean up, but there's some sausage right there, still cooking a little bit. Lay the gravy there, biscuits right there. So we're fixing to put it on a plate and try it here just a minute. All right, at least they didn't stick and they didn't swell up very much either. Well, they look good, they just ain't no size to them. Tastes good. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call it a win, regardless. I'm gonna call it a win. Pretty good. Pretty good. Gonna be better with that tomato gravy on top of it. Alright, well I'm fixing to pull up the rest of the sausage. We're finna fix a plate. Alright, I got the sausage pulled up. It turned out pretty good. So, give me another one of these biscuits. Crumble it open. Think I'm gonna get 3 of these little suckers. Leave break 3. Man, this is perfect. Here you go. On right there. Give me a fork. And it'll be time to eat. So I'm finna say the blessing over this. I'm finna do my devotion. And I'm finna eat some sausage, tomato gravy, and biscuit. Alright, well I got it at the table. Got me a fresh cup of coffee, glass of milk, got my devotion. We're finna say the blessing over this. And I'm fixing to enjoy it. So, appreciate y'all watching. And maybe it won't be long. We'll have some more trapping videos. But right now, we got a breakfast video. Appreciate y'all watching. See you next time.